Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 40 of my Super Teens Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And we're pretty much where we left off, but I saw that Freddie has not actually introduced herself to Kalema, or however you say her name. She had been hanging out and chatting with some of the other teens, but who did know her, but he doesn't. So we're going to do a cheerful introduction because he needs to get, I had told him to go there. So now he went past her. Hopefully he comes back because he needs to get to his 10th sim to do this introduction, and everybody here, he knew. So hopefully she comes back and we can do this introduction where they're going to meet partway in the middle. So we have a different message. So we have a different, essentially, space mission this time. And once in orbit, Abigail gets an odd message from the International Sims Space Station. It's badly garbled and makes little sense, so she decides to fly over to check it out. So we're going to hit OK. And let's see. Oh, good. He got that done. So, yay. And why don't you just deep conversation. She's a goofball, loves the outdoors, and a recycled disciple. And then he has that now. Okay, so we arrive at a seemingly undamaged station, and some clearly deranged astronauts are throwing bricks of freeze-dried ice cream at each other. So we're going to confiscate the weapons. And now it's nighttime, so we need you probably to go back home. Did you get the nerd brain? I can't remember if you actually finished. Yeah, you did, because we did that auto upgrade. We upgraded the thing. So he could work on this video game or an app because he's got high enough in that. So we'll have him go home. Let's check in on Bonnie. She was working on getting her candle, so she got one of them done. So she's now at 3. So we're going to come make a candle. Another dipped one and hit play. And then why don't we nurture these ones? And these ones are ready. Well, they say they're ready. It says ready. Collection is ready, but but they're declining, so sometimes I find that doesn't work. So we're going to just nurture them and hope that we have some success. So it seems fairly obvious at this point that the crew has completely lost their marbles. She sneaks through the fight and grabs the box of food, hiding away so they won't waste it. She returns to the rocket and contacts command, who will send a rescue party of trained professionals soon. Space madness is what it was. And Declan is now an elite gamer. I had sent him home. Patchy, go back on your stand. You know what, Declan? What you need to do is practice your magic. Let's get you off of this friend of the world aspiration, which of course you would finish as soon as you go into 2 different locations. Let's put you on to spellcraft and sorcery. I was going to have him do a duel with like one of the other teens, but whichever one I chose wasn't even level 2. So he wasn't at this, it was one of the boys. So it wasn't even far enough. So we're going to try this practicing of mischief magic again. Is he needs to learn one more spell. Grant. Oh, it was Grant because he's only level 2. So how many spells do you know? Let's open. Well, I forget that. I'm not really that fussed with that. I need you to come work on your rock climbing because I would like to try. We'll just do. Oh, endurance challenge. That's where I wasn't. We'll just do the first one to start with. And okay, my dear, why don't you go do another race mission? Or you could, is there any upgrades we could do? Upgrade. We'll do that one, and we'll see whether someone else could maybe help you with that, who maybe needs to be working on that. She's not working on her book anymore. We're going to have her work on, how are your needs, my dear? You need to scrubberoo yourself. Can we try doing that? Scrubberoo? Oh, this is broken. So we're going to have you write another book, another children's book. Oh, Declan finally learned that spell. And I think Grant, even though I put him over on here, we're not doing that right now. Since I put him there thinking, oh, maybe he needed to do duels, but he's not high enough. So we'll take him off. We'll put him on Nerd Brain. And he needs to fix or repair. So we're going to repair this, which I see is broken. I thought I had asked someone to fix it before, but it appears not. Why don't you resume the chili, I suppose, so that we can finish it? Or we could discard it, but we could discard it just as easily. And Freddy, are you needing fun? A little. Oh, look, he can now self-craft energy bars to help them on long mountain excursions, as well as climb cautiously on the tallest climbing route. So he has leveled up, and he's still working there, right? And he's which I can tell because he's not here fixing this for us. And they look like they're just playing together and having fun. My dear Colleen, did I not ask you to write, I should say? I need you to concentrate on your actual aspiration. Write that book, please. Can you come write it, or something in the way that you can't get there? I'll try and watch this time. You're too busy chatting. Hopefully this works. And while you're going there, Declan, you got that. I can see you've got that. You need to level up. But let's come here and clubs. Oops. Yeah, we'll just leave the name. I'm not going to name it. We're just trying to get through the books. Club gatherings, rally the troops. And you are energized. Oh, you're fixing that because from your athletic trait. You're fixing it like I asked. Is there any garbage that we need to look through? I don't see anything. Why don't you come here and play? Edward, have you maxed that skill? Oh, you have, because you need to repair or upgrade things. So you've already yeah. What, can we do any upgrades here? We need upgrade parts. So why don't we maybe this is better to upgrade. Upgrade energy efficient. 2 electronic upgrade parts. Okay, so we'll just have them do that. More order upgrade parts. Upgrade parts. And we will do 2. Because so you're going to come here and you're going to upgrade energy efficient device. Now, you're working on that, Bonnie. Okay, we're just not going to worry about this right now. We're going to keep on working on it, but right now we're going to check where you are on the knowledge nerd brain. Okay, can you help with this? Are you high enough? Yes, you can. So go help with that so we can get that to count. I don't know if Colleen maybe could have, but you know, it's not like it's required for this their goals. Oh, she is home. Now, where did you go, Norah? Why don't you how far did you get? Let's check that. She needs to make some drinks and she works in 17 hours, but that's easy to do. You can just do it for everybody. But I kept saying we're going to look at these. So let's see. This is a common one, it says. And we got gnome. And let's try this one. It says it was rare. We got a medieval grim. That's 5 stars, it says. Oh, and why is she... I'm not a big fan of that. I don't like the playful sentiment. So here we go. We got Gnome Simmy, full of mischief and appearing when and where you least expect him. You can collect Gnome as one of the official Simmies. And then this one is, so this is worth 500 simoleons, and this was worth 25. So they have some gnomes. Yay, that's kind of fun. So what are you doing? You're dancing. Of course you're dancing. Why don't you come here and get your work done? Why don't you make a drink? Actually, maybe, you know what? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Probably not the best time to have a party. So we won't do that. Not tonight. We'll do it another time. Yeah, so I will just have her make this drink after all. These drinks. We'll make drinks for everyone because that will get it all done. We'll just do some root beer floats. And was he about to ask a question or were they just chatting? Let's check her needs. She needs a little bit of fun, but she can do something fun. She can do some knitting when she finishes with this drink. So, oh, they finished the upgrade. And let's see. She is grungy. So can you scrubberoo yourself? Scrubberoo. Now that you've done that, she's actually getting pretty close to leveling up to the next level, which would be level 2. That would be good. Hey, she got it. And hopefully she's successful. Was she successful? She was. Okay, good. So let's see here. Can we upgrade? Oh, we can do a landing computer. Yeah, why don't you do that? We'll get you started on that. And you have some talent points, so we will get this spellcaster socialite and the ability to discharge for you. And you don't need the drink. I know I had her make the drink, but you don't need the drink. And you should probably, just discard the content because it doesn't seem to be letting us cook it. So we'll just get rid of it. So she has started. And so now that she has started, you don't need this drink either. Let's take a look here. You should probably scrubberoo yourself also. And then you can, I don't think you can help. I don't think you're high enough. Nope, you can't help with that. But you need a little bit of fun, and you need to rally the troops. So who can we rally? Didn't mean to grab that. Come over here and rally the troops. And you have 1 talent point, so we'll do the usual experimenter. And you can't do any of that. Okay, so how about you, Norah? What are you going to do? You're going to clean up. Well, you can clean up. And then you can, or not. Maybe we'll have you come and knit. Oh, you have to resume, so we can't tell you to knit. We have to have you come and sit before we can instruct you to knit. Good, she's going over there, and we should probably sell these drinks. 54. They're not, it's not a big amount, but they are like one of the cheaper drinks to make, so it could be worse. And they're 54 each that we're getting. Let's see if we can just clean up before they spoil, because then they won't be worth it. Oh, Grant completed his aspiration because he must have maxed his logic skill, I'm guessing. Yes, so let's stop him from doing that. He actually has a whim to produce a new track. So I can't remember which one of them has the she can do media production. So she's busy right now, so we'll have Grant do a track. So Grant is working on Calculator Rock, because if you look here, that's all he can do. He can only do these 3, and the different ones, depending, you get 3 at the beginning, then you unlock other ones, and certain ones give certain moodlets. Calculator Rock, I think, is just happy, which is why I stick with that one. And I will try and remember to show on the screen a little a screenshot from EA Answer Headquarters where someone shared what all the different ones are, and it's the only place that I've ever seen anyone say what they are. So Freddy, you don't need to have a shower. You're very inspired from it being inspired by inspiring role model, but what I'd like you to do is try and scrubberoo yourself. I'd rather you do that and work on your magic. And speaking of magic, you have a talent point too, so you could come here. And we will also get you my favorite experimenter. And Norah, you needed fun, did you not? And you're having fun dancing. I guess. It's not overly productive. We'll wait. Oh, look. He needs to... I was going to get him to... We're just going to let him burn the track. It doesn't really matter. He just wanted to do it, so that's why I had him doing it. So if it's not poor, it's even outstanding. You go, Grant. So magic, scrubberoo yourself. And once you're finished with that, whether you're successful or not, let's try an endurance challenge. Climb, we're going to do the vertical challenge easy. And you're out here making a drink, Norah. What you don't need to do, you got your drinks made for the day, I'm sure, because it counts the number, not the number of times you make drinks. It's just the number of drinks, which is actually one of the reasons I prefer. It's one of the reasons, one of the few, many reasons why I prefer the mixologist branch. One, you can just sell the drinks like I just did. And two, let's see, okay, you don't need to drink that. Whatever it was you were trying to drink, you don't need to drink it. What I want to do is change your outfit. So let's change your outfit into an everyday one. And let's put this in here. And it wasn't even a valuable drink that you made, my dear. So, and you are complete. But whether that counted on the first or not, I don't know. So I do want you to, let's try this again. Can you come here and sit? And why are you programming? You're practicing. Okay. I'll leave you to do that. No harm being caused. They do actually have a vacation day from school, but that's fine. We're not. Where did you disappear to? Okay, now I need to pause because we're going to click on her and we're going to now try and do this knitting. There's her knitting. So we're going to knit and we're going to resume knitting those socks that you were doing before. Let's try. We need to sell something on... Oh, he couldn't do it. Oh. Does he have a moodlet that's hidden here? No? Well, Grant. I have to say I'm a little disappointed. So you finished this nerd brain and can't do the popularity one. You're finished your own athletic. And I guess... I don't really know. We could do... You know what? Why don't we just have you work on the fishing aspiration? Because that's an easy one. And you don't have a lot of time. What do you need to do? You need to make some you need to catch fish with bait. Let's check your needs. They're okay, but let's rally the troops. No, we won't bother rallying the troops. We're just going to have you come over here and fish with bait. And you need to do, I think, one more great catch. And other than that, you just need to fish with bait. So, but we have to fish with bait and not angle for great catch. So we'll try using these minnows. There you go. Are you... Oh, you're being upset. Can we see you be upset? I can't say you really look that upset, I have to say. But I don't even know if you did your homework, but, you know, whatever. We'll have to keep an eye on. We got more sentiments. Yours are pretty good. And what I wanted to do is have Colleen, who is practicing programming but doesn't really need to. She wants to finish reading a book. We may have you do that. What I want you to do is come here and produce a new track. So now you can see like all of the different types. I'm still going to stick with this because I never remember which ones do a which. And you can get flirty, which in itself is okay, but when I didn't know about it, I would just have my Sims randomly do different ones, and I often have children in the house, and when the children listened to them, they would get flirty, even though children aren't supposed to get flirty. I don't know if they still do. I did report it as a bug. Most people, you know, didn't really see it because probably you're not making tracks when you have kids in the house, where I do, because it's a really easy way to make money, to be honest. Probably should have started it way earlier on for Norah. I just was, you know, focusing on different things, but it's an easy way to make money because it doesn't even take that long to produce a track. And now, even without having the lot trade, I find it a skill that's pretty easy to max. But anyways, oh look, her project is complete. Yay. So let's see. We need her to do a project that might sell on Plopsy is what we need. She has sold things on Plopsy. Is this... Oh, it's poor. We don't want to try and list that one. These are normal. These are excellent. We'll add those to wardrobe. And why don't you... Did that help your fun? You still need to help with your hygiene. So let's try and scrubberoo yourself. There we go. And perhaps when you're finished with that, let's get that back. why don't we have a friendly duel? I don't think that we can do anything other than friendly or magic duel or heated duel. I knew there was another one that I wasn't going to do. But you can't, like, you can sometimes duel for knowledge and duel for items, and you can't obviously do that with your own Sims. So let's put her onto her spellcaster aspiration, which is under knowledge, spellcraft, and sorcery, because she still needs to win duels, and we know that Declan also needs to, so it doesn't matter who wins because one of them will get it to count. So we'll see where they're doing their duel and follow them. It looks like they're coming to the front, perhaps. There. So if Grant caught that with bait, that'll be double counting. Because I see he caught an angelfish, and that should count as a great catch. Let's see how we go with this particular duel. Is she gonna win? Because she's like way higher level than he is. He's like level 2, and she's, I think, either max or pretty close to max. No, she looks like she's gonna lose. Oh, she's gonna lose? He's doing really well. Oh, he's not even using a... Not that it matters. It's not supposed to matter whether you use that. She did win. Did it count? Does it count as winning a duel? Oh, well, it didn't even count. Well, that's not very useful, so I guess we have to do the duels with other people. It was worth trying to see if it helped, but it did not. So why don't you come here, and now you can knit an object. We're going to try and knit another plant holder. Hopefully this one will be better than the first one. I think your knitting skill is either... I don't know if it's... I thought it was max, but it's only level 7. I guess we haven't been knitting with her as much. It's been the others who have been. So much for that idea, unfortunately. But we're actually going to leave this part here. So I was really hopeful that they could duel each other and have it count. I thought I had even done that before. But I guess maybe we haven't. So, or it just didn't this time. One or the other. Let me know if you've ever tried having your own Sims duel each other and if it counts for that part of the aspiration. I really don't remember at this point. But it didn't this time. So, as I said, that's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!